Good morning and welcome to the Backpacktrader Trading Room for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only, not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, this is the only session today, so we're done with required disclosures. Crude oil. That started with the short at 10 minutes after 9. 9:10:42 was the setup time. Triggered in. We get a stop and reverse. That would be at 28. That's right at the high of the day, which was set just a few minutes early. Just minutes earlier. 10 minutes before. So I went ahead and pushed that up to 31. One would have been 29. It's a key level. We had our full stop at 31 already, so that's where I put the entry. So we're in the long after a 27 tick risk. It's a 54 tick loss. Pound Aussie picked up a long trade, 912.42. That just hit money management. I think it hit money management. 6199. And we got to 6174. I'm sorry, 6169. Yeah, we got 6174. So, yes, we did hit money management. Stop will come up to 9604. Market opens in less than 2 minutes. Unleaded also had a initial trade 910.45. That stops and reversed at 0492. 88 plus 4 tick adjustment, stop and reverse adjustment. So that would be a 45 tick risk, 45 tick loss times 2 positions for 90 ticks. Target 1 has already hit on the long trade. Good for 38 ticks after the adjustment. Target 2 is good for 61. If we can get there, setting new session highs on both crude and unleaded. Setting new session lows on the micro Russell. The market will be open momentarily. Yeah, 10 seconds. YM has a get in sync long. Market is open. Soybeans looking for a new trade. It's in an add-on long. YM goes through the stop, so that's a no trade. Looking for a new trade there. Micro Russell pushing down significantly, and YM following now. unleaded or unleaded trailing stop up to 503 and gives us 11 ticks. If it stops out there. For a new trade on the Micro Russell. New session low on the YM. And we did stop out with trade number 2. So we pick up 11 ticks times 222. That puts us down 68 for target 2 traders. Target 1 traders picked up 38 and 11, 49. So you're only down 41. And we have a new short on the unleaded chart. Soybeans going higher. Micro Russell stopping out. Crossover filter and a long trade on the YM. Too fast to catch initially, but that is a valid get in sync at the moment. And that triggered in. 39 ticks to target. So we are in the long on the YM. In the short, we're long on crude, short on unleaded, long the Y on the YM. And target 1 on pound Aussie, so that will be our quitting trade. One and done, 16 pips. Our next goal is target 2, 96.28. YM making progress toward money management. And there's money management and target. So this will be a one and done session for the YM as well. YM trailer goes to 989. It was 988. Now it's 989. Micro Russell pushing higher, hesitating a bit. So long on crude, long on unleaded, long on the YM, and long on the pound Aussie. So everything, no, I'm sorry, short on unleaded. The other 3 are long. There's target 2 on the YM. We don't have a position there, but the trailer goes to 42.009 and stops out there. So we pick up 39 on target, go to 009 from our entry at 73, 27, 36, and 38 is 74 ticks. $5 a tick, that's not a bad morning. $370. So, soybeans looking for a new trade. Crude long, unleaded short, and the pound Aussie long. Since we're going to want to look at the micro NQ, I'll put the unleaded up here over top of the YM. Since that is done, that was a valid trade on the micro NQ. So micro NQ is long. Micro NQ setting session highs. Long trade on the micro Russell. Right at the session open. And that does trigger in. Okay, we got to move up 4 ticks to get our minimum 14. We'll go to 31.5. Money management on the micro NQ. That is on Catapult Trader. Crude, unleaded, YM, and pound Aussie are on Spotlight. Micro Russell is Catapult. And the soybeans chart is on Counterpunch. Soybeans in the lower right. YM was in the upper right. We now have unleaded there. Upper left is micro Russell. Lower left is the pound Aussie. Bottom center, micro NQ. And top center is crude. Micro Russell triggering into the long trade. Pushing through its 200, and there's money management. Stop will come to 30.2. And pushing up, there's target. So winners on both the micro NQ and the micro Russell. Unleaded reversing to long. That entry plotted at 517, so that's 521 with the stop and reverse adjustment. So 21 short was from 87, 13 and 21 34.68 ticks. And we're already down 68 for target 2, 41 for target 1, so 109 for target 1. Micro Russell going through target 4 as well. Trailer moving up to 32.8. So far surviving at 32.8. And there's a stop out. That's a winning trade. Solid winner. Picking up a trailer on Micro NQ that did just stop out. So we get target 2 and a almost target 1 trailer. So wins on the Micro Russell and the Micro NQ. Trade plan for both of those is 4 wins, 3 losses, or 6 trades, whichever comes first. Short trade set up on the Micro NQ. That just triggered in. Money management at target 1. Initial goal is target 2. Looks like Unleaded just missed money management by a tick. Crude trade making a little bit of progress. Being a fight, trying to push the highs up. And money management on the Micro NQ trade. Now looking for target 2 on the short side. So crude in its second trade. YM was 1 and done. Pound Aussie will be 1 and done. It's already hit a target 1, still trailing, and has 4 positions still outstanding. Targets 2, 3, 4, and the trailer. Micro Russell and soybeans are currently flat. And we get a break-even stop out on the Micro NQ, so it's flat. 1 win, 1 break-even through 2 trades. Long trade set up on the Micro NQ. There's a trigger. Target 2 above the session high. Short setup on soybeans just triggered in. Fair size trade. 9 ticks to target 1. Unleaded stopping and reversing to short as well as crude. That one limited the loss to less than half, so I will take the stop and reverse. Yeah, that comes down to 12 for the entry. Three trade maximum on crude. Micro NQ gives us a full stop out. Micro Russell in the long trade now. And Micro Russell getting money management. So that will be at least a break even. Up 2 for our money management level. Almost to target. And there's target. So win number 2 on the Micro Russell. And that spike taking us out of the Micro NQ trade was unfortunate, as it just hit target 2. So crude is short, unleaded is short. $4.94 for the unleaded inch stop and reverse. Four ticks for the stop and reverse adjustment, and a tick for a key level. Soybeans got down to the 50 EMA and bounced off of it. Micro Russell still in the long trade. Pound Aussie still long. Crude and unleaded both short, and soybeans is short. And stopping out for break-even stop out, but that's a target 3 win with a tick on the trailing stop, times 2 positions there. 2 wins on 2 trades. So we can take two wins, 3 losses, or 4 trades, whichever comes first from here. Okay, short on crude and unleaded. Long the pound Aussie. Short on soybeans. Micro Russell and Micro NQ are both flat. Obviously, these are examples. I wouldn't necessarily try to trade all 6 at one time. Certainly wouldn't trade all 6 at one time. Do long trade on the Micro Russell. Micro Russell moving up again through money management again. So this is going to be at least a break-even trade. And there is target. So that's win number 3. 1.3. So we need one more tick. That's where money management was. And did we hit the stop? Nope, we're still a half a pip above the stop on the pound Aussie. Back to the entry on soybeans. And unleaded gives us a target 2. Target 1 and target 2 winner. We've got target 1 in hand on crude. So that's going to come to 72.11 on crude for the trailing stop. I believe we stopped out. Yeah, we stopped out on the Micro Russell for our 3rd win. unleaded trailer at 476. $32 ticks for target 1 traders, 54 for target 2. And we still we're gonna need a trailer, good little runner on this one to get positive. So we're 3 trades into the micro Russell session. 1 win, 3 losses, or 3 trades. So we're either going to go, we can take 1 win or up to 3 more trades. Micro NQ also with 3 trades. 1 win, 1 break even, 1 loss, and now a short trade sets up. That touched the entry, too fast to catch, to execute. So that is a get in sync at this point. And that triggers in the get in sync. So we are in the trade. Short on the micro NQ. Short on soybeans. Short on unleaded and crude. Crude just stopped out. So that is trade number 3, and that ends the session. $26 to $12, $14.28, and 54 is 82. We pick up 11 to target 1, brings us to 71, and 1 on the trailer. So we're down 70 ticks in the day. Not a good day on crude. So pound Aussie stopped out. That one is done. I'll bring the unleaded chart down there because we're more interested in what's going on with YN. YN pushing up pretty hard now, pulling back now, as are the and the long. Oh my! We got the short that gave us a full stop. That's 2 losses and a break even on the long. So we are 5 trades in. 1 more trade on the micro NQ. 1 win, 2 break evens, 2 losses. Short trade setup on the micro Russell. not triggered in yet. And looks like we're going to get a crossover to give us a long trade on this bar. That would cancel the short. Actually, it did touch the entry. And we had time to get our order in on that one. That touched the entry while I was getting the trade marked up. So we are in this one. And the quick long trade, unless it comes back down, that's a get in sync. That was absolutely too fast to catch, to execute. Can we take? Yeah, take it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It just triggered in anyway. I was about to say, let's go ahead and micro NQ with a short trade. This is going to get interesting. Money management on the micro Russell. So trade number 4 was a full loss. Trade number 5 is going to be at least a break even. And if we get to target 3, it's going to be our quitting trade. And mark up the short here on the micro NQ. This has got a wick on it too, so this is a little bit bigger trade than usual. Almost big enough to move the target back to target one, move our goal target to target 1, but not quite. So we'll leave it where it is. Target 3 on micro Russell, so this will be the last trade of the session. Trailer at 45.9. This is win number 4. Soybeans picking up for its first target. That was 9 ticks, we said. That's 2 1/4 points. And the stop is at 02 1/2. Unleaded stopped out. And we now pick up a long trade on unleaded. And crude. Picked up target 1 on its short and a 1 tick trailer. So that's right, we were down 70. And we're now into our 10 a.m. mini session. So we'll look for the next trade. Next goal on soybeans is target 2. And we get a few ticks on the trailer on Micro Russell, but ends the session. 4 wins and 1 loss. The loss was possibly avoidable depending on how fast you got your order in. That would be a situation where being slow would have been to your advantage. So we are long on unleaded, flat on crude, looking for a trade in the 10 a.m. mini session, short on Micro NQ. Micro Russell is done, the YM is done. Soybeans is short, but it is in its power quitting trade, and the pound Aussie is done. And there is target 2 on soybeans. So 2 positions remaining, target 3 and trail. 14 ticks to target 2. 23 ticks total. That gives us 5 3/4 points. Nothing on crude yet. Micro NQ still short. Unleaded long. Soybeans still short. Looking for target 3 now on soybeans. $97 3/4 for target 3. Soybean stock down to 1,002 flat. Three ticks in hand. That was those last 2 positions, so that is 6 tick net at present. Micro NQ testing the 50 EMA. We'll definitely get a breakdown if we push below the 50. There's, you got to close right at the 50, just below, and there's another close below the 50s. This could be a good trade. This is a big trade. Not huge, but it's going to be 49 points to target 2. There's money management, which is definitely a good sign. Won't have to go much further to start trailing. So that's going to be at least a break even on the final trade. Full target on this trade would be very helpful to get us back close to, get us closer to breaking even. Unleaded back at its entry, the long. Through with a potential long trade. It's like would be about 23. Yeah. Long entry would be at 23 if it keeps going up. There's that break-even trailer on the micro NQ. Soybeans stops out at 1001.5. 5 ticks, 2 positions, plus 2.5. 10 and 23, 33 ticks, 8.25 points. $412.50. Solid win there. Still working with unleaded and crude. Soybeans is done. Yeah, everything is done except our energies this morning. No trades yet at 10 o'clock in the 10 o'clock session on crude. Trying to mitigate our losses or maybe even get back positive on unleaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our final trade. This is trade number 6. Now, this is probably just mitigate our losses unless we get a big runner. And we're still in the micro NQ trade. So your energy's in the micro NQ. Short trade on crude. Short from '07. May have been too quick to catch, to execute. If it was, push your entry down to '05. I would normally want to go to '04, but the trade's just not big enough to support that big a move. Money management and target 1 at 97. Actually, if you didn't get filled and you got your in order at '05, I'd push it down to 95. Okay, and the short goes to the stop, so it's a loss if you execute it. It's an avoided trade if not. Unleaded getting a target 1 and trailing at 497. And the micro NQ stops out on break even. So we have 1 win, 2 losses, 3 break evens for the session. That completes the micro NQ. So I'll bring the unleaded chart back over where it normally stays. Soybeans, crude and unleaded, all that we have left. Unleaded trailer to 499. And for 546 for the target 2. Target 2 on unleaded, just below the session high. We got within 4 ticks of it. Within 5 now. Having trouble getting the pushing through solidly through that 540 level. Gotten to 542 a couple of times. Crude pulling back a bit. Watching it decide which way it's going to go. The 20 and the 50 providing support for crude. 20 and the 200 are both upward slope. And all three are upward slope on unleaded. The 20 SMA provides some support on crude. Just tested it. It's going to back up a few ticks. See if it can we'll push up again. We don't need much. We got within 3, it looks like, on unleaded. Yep, got to 43. We need 46. If we get to 45, I would definitely be considering taking profit on this trade. Don't want to fight over that last tick. Not risk 45 ticks, 46, 7 ticks back to the stop, trailing stop. Looks like stop's going to move up to 504 on the close of this bar. Stock definitely going to move up because we're not going to be close to the balance line yet. Maybe on the next bar. And there's the move up, and there is target. Yep, hit 46 on the nose. I actually kind of like the possible setup coming on crude. We get this bar and up close on the next bar. We should have a long trade set up. We got our 55 ticks. Target 2 on unleaded. That's still going to leave us negative unless we get a pretty good sized trailer. Okay, here comes the long trade on crude. No, that's odd. I would have expected a set of exhaustion dots there. Okay, unleaded stopping out. That ends that session. Stopped out at 554. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 554. So that was 61 ticks. No, 8, 55 and 8, 63 ticks. So we got real close to getting to break even there. Not quite there. It's still going to be a losing session. Short trade now on crude. Still no trigger. All right. Looks like I'm going to have to call it a morning. I'm going to have to get ready for another appointment. All right, folks. That's going to do it for today. Possible one loss may be avoidable, and no other trades yet. So we will see you tomorrow. To regular session at 9:30, crude oil inventory at 10:30. Have a good afternoon.